Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty tired, a little worn out. It's good to see you guys. Hey, Doris, how are you? You get to catch it at the very, very beginning. Hope you're doing all right. Um, Bear with me 1 second here while I. There we go. I'll put it at this. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I am tired. Madonna, Flo, Rosemary, Doris, Sonia. Hey. Okay, you might see a slight change there. Um, this camera is a lot more clear because this is the camera that used to um, show the palette or the canvas rather, which is behind the. Because I didn't switch it yet. That's how tired I am. Anyway, it's right there. Okay, I just got to move it up. But anyway, it was just one of those Sundays. I didn't have to drive anywhere, but I just did all the things that kind of wore me out, and I was late taking my little meds, so I'm a little out of it. But anyway, we'll try to get something done. It says mountain pass, so we'll do something with a mountain and a road, I guess. All right. Um, Still got the DSLR camera, which is why I switched my X main camera over there to the side that shows my face. So I'll let you guys know um, right off the bat that in the next 6 minutes it's gonna switch again. About six minutes 45 seconds. It's gonna click, take a picture, then it's gonna pop back on again. Okay, that's mainly the only downside to the old Canon DSLR camera. Okay, other than that, I think everything else is looking good. I hope. And I'm just checking to make sure everything's cool. I take it you guys can. Hey, D, how are you, Dee Dee? Okay. Well, as long as everything's somewhat clear and everything seems all right, yeah, we'll get right on to it. Okay. So once again, I'm just checking stuff to make sure everything's okay. All right. I do have a couple more pours that I did do. One is drying. It's almost there. I'll probably give it to the middle of the night. It'll be somewhat dry. The next day it will set. One I've already put away. The other one is just right here. So I thought I would have enough energy to do another one today, but I don't. But I decided to. Thanks for letting me know, Madonna. I was. Hey, Linda. I was just too worn out. But like I say, we'll get through this. Okay. Now that I did all that mumbling, I'm looking to see what else I need to add. Now I did. I guess I got 3 Grumbacher and 2 are the chalk paints. Okay, the tannish brown and the white is chalk paint. The thicker stuff is the Grumbacher stuff. Yellow, green, and cobalt blue. We're going to need a little red, though, to get my mountain base going. I've watched my Buffalo Bills pull off another one. Few mistakes they've done, but a win is a win. So, they're still in there. Okay. Let's start this right from the old get-go. So I'm going to get my handy dandy. Oh, this is 12 by 16 panel here. All right. And we'll get our clouds started. Kelly and Billy, how are you? Good to see you. Okay. Now, with glycerin, and I do like to use vegetable glycerin, it's my version of liquid clear if it was oil paint. All right. A very little bit will do you, trust me. Very little bit. All right. And we'll get some clouds going here. I think we'll coat it with a little bit of white down on the bottom here. Once again, this is not titanium white. It is chalk paint, kind of a thicker paint. Once again, we'll coat it with white up there. All right. We'll get some blue here, and we'll start from the corner. Right up in here. We'll start over here, and we'll just work it down. Work it into the white there. Something like that. Hope everybody's Sunday was pretty good. You probably see a little bit more of me on the different cam because of the orientation. I would rather use a bigger brush for this. I don't want to use this one. I'm just looking for a larger, my larger mop brush is somewhere around here. Store it somewhere. But we'll use this, it's okay. And I'll just fade this right from the bottom. Circular movements here. And it's pretty much where I ended the glycerin anyway. What we'll just do circular movements. It's just to get rid of the streak marks. I don't necessarily have to go in a circular motion. I could do it crisscross. Okay. All depends. Try not to press too hard when you do them, because you can kind of rub yourself a nice little white spot in there. Very unappealing. Not good for business. Okay. And I don't have to have it too perfect because clouds are going to go in there. Okay. I don't really want to necessarily wipe this brush off or rinse it off in the water just yet. Oh, with my mop brush? No, I didn't mop the floor with it. It's somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. No, I already used it up now. It don't matter. Do I really want to use this? I would rather use a softer brush. I don't want to use a hog's hair brush for my clouds. I could, I just don't want to. So let's take some white. Just like that. We'll come from the bottom and go upward. We'll come from over here and we'll just twist and turn like that. All right. And we'll get some more up around in here, some brighter stuff. And we'll come right down here on the bottom. I'll probably want some more over here. So I'll just do half. And we'll come up in here. Alright. Don't worry, to come back. See, it takes a picture. Then after the picture, it comes back. I got about 2 more times for it to do that, and then it'll just shut down. But I don't mind it. I like the way the picture gives a really nice picture, so it's something I can deal with. Okay, from the bottom we'll take the brush and we'll blend it in to the brighter color that's already there. Now you can be as firm or as loose as you want. All right. This is one of the most effective and simple ways that you can do clouds. Okay, you can swirl it around to whatever fluffiness you want. Okay, up to you. I kind of like to play around with the tops to them and keep the insides pretty pretty interesting. I don't want to overblend. But in case you do overblend, because sometimes that does happen, you can capitalize on that. And I'll show you. All right. I mean, I kind of like it the way it is, really. But I'll add some more for you guys. Go back into the white. And let's say if you want maybe a cloud red in here. And you just keep it a little brighter. Okay, so I don't blend it as much. This is not titanium white, so but something like that. See if I want something like this going on, like so. Now when you know you're not going to use a brush, rinse it off. Now if I was oil painting, I wouldn't rinse it off as much because the paint takes so long to dry, so it's not going to really dry and harden on your brush like that. And you just don't overblend. Okay. You know, get some of those cloud parts swirling around in there. But other than that, see, it's like that. Just fill it up a little bit more. And plus it really easily gives me a little bit more paint to mess with. So when I do the mountain, it can kind of grab onto the paint more than the glycerin, all depending, you know, how far you want to go with it. All right. Okie dokie. Hey, Jamsard, how are you? Good morning or afternoon. Good to see you guys. Let us get a little touch of red. We'll put it in this area where you guys can see it. Let's get a little blue. It's going to turn violet. So we're going to get our mountain color going here. Now we're on canvas board panel. Okay. So when you mix your mountain color, you put it on the canvas to make your mountain. You don't have to have it so strong. Okay, let's get a little bit of green. It kills some of that that red in there. It all depends on the darkness of your green also. But as you can see, it really kind of kills that red off. All right, this is good. We'll do the old Ross method. We'll just kind of sketch, get some of this out. All right, mountain pass. So that means mountain, right? We'll come here. Put it down this way. Yeah, that's cool. We'll come here. Like that. And then I'll just take it and we'll have it come this way. Something like that. We'll scrape off some of that color there. I'll bring it down further. But all I need really is just a little bit of the mountain color itself. Only a little bit. That's fine. What you're looking at here. Okay. Just like that. We'll take a bigger brush. You take what you see right here, right now, okay, and you're gonna drag it. Drag it down. And as far as you want it. Something like that. I'm just wiping off my brush. You bring it down as far as you feel, okay. But once you bring it down that, to an acceptable size of some sort, just fade it out so it makes it look like it's coming out of nowhere. And you keep blending, keep on blending, blend it right out of there. Okay, this is where that glycerin works for you. So now it kind of looks like one of those Bob Ross deals. Okay, all right, just like that. Oh, you done got yourself a puppy, Tamsa. Puppies. Ah, yes. Oh, okay. Wow. Well, you pretty busy there. Um, let's add some of this brown to this mixture, to the mountain mixture here. And we'll thin it out a bit. We're gonna get a little swipe across. And we're just gonna get some crazy mountain texture going here. Let's see if I can bring you guys in a little closer. That looks like it's about it. Okay. And we'll start it. Oh, you know what? I always start on that side. That would be weird to do it that way. So we'll just do it halfway. We'll kind of start it down here and go this way. It's pretty interesting, pretty fun to do mountains a certain way because you can get really creative with it, you know. Come here, I'll turn it around. Well, I guess I can create a little bit of something here. Turn it around. Well, add a touch of white. There we go. Marble it a little bit for a lighter side of the mountain. I'll kind of do it this way. Now we'll do it in the letter U. come over here on this side, add a little love here. We'll come out this way. We'll put a little bit of that in here, twist it around. Bring some of that darkness back over there on that. I know I'm not talking too much. I'm sorry. I like to marble it up a little bit. As you can see, you keep playing with it, it builds itself up. Oh, let's get it to come this way. Like that. Oh, we'll get a little bit of love going this way. Actually, I like the way that looks just as it is. So we'll deal with that. We'll deal. We're going to take our brush and we're going to tap directionally into it. Just a little bit. It's like that. All right. You take your brush from the bottom, you wisp upward into it. Like so. Take the brush. Don't go too hard. Then you just wisp it right away. Down below here you can go a little harder. It's all right. So, we got this guy in there. Okay. Now, I'm deciding, do I really want to put mist or fog around this guy? I don't really feel it needs it. Therefore, I don't think I'm going to put it in there. No. Not today. Not today. No mountains with mist today. Okay. And since I'm not going to put mist on that mountain, it's going to appear that the mountain's a little closer, which makes it look a little more imposing. All right. Well, thank you, Tamara. Yes, puppies are real cute until they poop on your favorite carpet. Then mysteriously all that cuteness goes away. We're taking some of the mountain color and some of this green. Okay. I want to deepen. There. I want to deepen that green. Okay. A little more blue in there. Pop it in there. All right. A little touch of red. I want to get a nice base color for the trees. Okay. Um, let's do them. Oh, let's kind of do them this way today. Just like this. Turn my brush around. Let's get some more of this darker stuff. Come up around here. And we're just framing out some of the trees, some of the woods there. Come out this way like that. And we'll darken all that in there. Get some more blue, some more red. This isn't the most powerful blue. Kind of on the weak side as far as blue is concerned. So I should have used a deeper blue, but it's alright. We'll work with it. And I'm just working a darker color here. So right now it doesn't look like I'm making much sense of anything. But hold on, don't count me out yet. Not yet. Not yet. I'm just blocking in a bunch of color. We're gonna get some depth in here, believe it or not. But you might not see it yet, but we will. We'll get it there. Should I or should I not? I think not. I was gonna put a stream in here, but we're gonna put the road in here, or the path. So we don't need any water. Now why am I patting all of this down in here instead of just doing one of these numbers? Well, texture. Gotta keep it woods like. So all these little tones and colors you see, alright, they're not really smoothly put in here. So that's just going to add to the texture of oh, well, congratulations, Tamara. Congratulations. That's good. Good deal. Always a success when someone sells a painting. Very good. I've been doing a lot of special effects stuff and weird stuff with pores and all this, so I decided to do quote unquote a normal painting. This not use cobalt. This use the deeper blue, the Winsor blue. That's the blue. I should have used that darker blue, deeper blue. All right. Okay. As I'm checking it out here, I want to I'm just searching for a brush that help me out more or less. I really don't want to use this one, but it's here. I'll use it. It's all right. Get some green, get some of this deeper blue here. Okay. I think this will work quite nicely. We're gonna get some good background trees in here. I'm really concentrating more on the tree tops than inside, because we're going to add We're gonna add what is it? I'm trying to say here. We're gonna add trunks and all right. And then we're gonna build up on top of that. Now this is just a large filbert, so I'm gonna give a few pushes instead of me patting it away. It gives me a little more of an interesting tree texture. For there. There. Oh, someone's trying to get a hold of me. Okay. Hmm. All right, that'll work. We're gonna put some trunks in there, and then we're gonna do some cute little highlights. Give me a half-inch brush here. We're gonna go into our brown. We're gonna put it right in there in that green, or this tan color anyway. Okay. There we go. Nice little bark color there. Pull it towards me. And we'll pop a few of them in there like this. Pop a few in there. Come over here. Add some over up in that way. This way. Come over here. Add some. Add some in here. Something like that. Watch this. See if I can find one of them. While the paint is still wet, I should be able to. There we are. We'll use a rubber brush. You guys know what a rubber brush is? Looks like that. They come in different types, different patterns and shapes. All right. We're gonna come right here and we're gonna add. Look at this. Pop them in there, different thicknesses. See that? Put some way up in here. But see what you're gonna do here? Pop some in the middle. Come over here. Put some in between there. Kind of curve them around. But see how it's starting to look like now? Mm-hmm. So don't get discouraged if if things aren't turning out the way you figure they should. Give it a chance. Okay. Hashtag don't panic. Okay. Actually, let's take this rubber brush while things are still somewhat almost kind of wet. Let's see. Nope, I can't get away with it here. Nope, can't do it. But that's all right. Let's highlight some of these guys. Let's take a smaller brush. We'll take one of these that I beat down half to death. Let's get some lighter green here. A little touch of water to loosen up this paint and beat the brush pretty good there. And we're going to come up here, up on top. And interesting little groupings of patterns of the trees there. Okay, get you some more. Don't force it. A couple of nice love taps in there. Mash that brush in there so you get that nice woolly look to these fellas. And you see they're not very bright. Don't need them to be, because they're not as close. A little touch of white there, brighten it up a bit. Just pop them in there, here and there. And you notice I'm going on one side only. All right. And we'll come up here. And you're just grouping them, and then you spread them apart as you go further away. All right. So you get a nice little grouping of them, and you just make them just like if you get a group. Once you get a nice little gathering of them, and you pull back a little bit. Come here, add some over on that side. Come back over here. All right. Pop some over here, like that, and continuously look at your painting. Now, as you look at the lower camera, and you think I should be looking at you, I'm looking up at my screen to make sure everything looks cool. The placement is good. Do some a little more with that canopy. Just bring some down in there, so it doesn't look too mechanical looking. All right, and then we come in here. All right. Touch of that white. Put it in here in this green. We'll come here. We'll start here. We'll give it a little push. A little push here. Come up in here. We'll pop some up in here like that. Come up in here. Don't worry, it'll come back. I'll stop. There we go. All right. Fade it out a little bit. All right. Very good. Hey, Purple Grow, how are you? Okay. All right, I'm checking things out. Let's add some grasses and whatnot in there. We'll do it with a hog's hair fan brush. We're going to our blue. Dip a bit of red in there, like so. Get some yellow. It'll turn into another type of green. All right. So we're gonna experiment. Well, not experiment. We're gonna play with all sorts of greens and all that good stuff. Stick a little bit of blue on there. All right, and we're gonna get this some of these greens going here. And so it appears much darker with that brownish background. But you still see the green. There. It still maintain its little wild look there. And once again, I'm patting it away because I want that texture in there. And we'll build up on all of that. Let's get some more of that deep green. I'm going to come over here on the other side a little. Mix it in the other plants there. Let's get some more of that blue. What's left of that green. Put it in there. A little touch of red. Some yellow. Oh, crunch berries in 8 o'clock? Okay. We'll be done by then. Because as I'm doing this, you can see where the path is. Alright. Just like that. I want to check out Crunchberry anyway. And say hi to Larry. Alright. We're going to tighten this up here. Get more of a perspective look there. So we just narrow this a little bit more. And it comes wider. Alright. Okay. Let's go back to our palette knife. Let's get a little bit of this brown. We'll put it right here. Get a little touch of white in there. A little more white. A little stitch of red to kill some of that green off. That's fine. That'll work. And we're going to go across. Let's start from right here. And we're going to go across. Go across. Just a little bit of love here. Then we'll spread this back out, go across. Now there's no glycerin here, so it's just wet on dry. Pick some of that up, bring it over here. Need more white, believe it or not. Yeah, you got free hands until, they get bored again, which take about 40 seconds. And we're going to layer this with just a little bit of white. I don't know if you guys can see that low. Let me know. Have it just slide across. I don't want the white overpowering. Just a little bit here and there. There. Now we're gonna get real interesting. We're gonna still take a palette knife, not a palette knife. Let's get a little bit of this white, put it in this darker green, like that. And we're gonna take our brush, aim downward a little bit. You dance it across. A little bit of white, go into that green. Once again, you're just dancing across a little bit. I'm taking the brush, I'm aiming it downward. I'm heavy toward the where it meets the road, and we'll space it out a little bit out there. Now you see how I build things up? You didn't know it's going to look like this. I did, but you guys didn't. Okay. In your mind, you think it's going to look like something, and then as the artist paints, it turns out to be something else totally different. It's a good thing about art. You just never know, really. You never really know what you're going to get, depending on the artist, if he wants to surprise you or not. All right. Up here. We'll open it up here. A little bit, and we'll close it that way. Let's get a little bit of blue. Okay. Take some white. I'm going to come here. Pop that blue in there. Key to it is do not swallow that dark. Keep some of that dark in there. It adds to the depth. All right. Come here, do the same thing. They don't have to be even. Okay. Not necessarily even all the way. See that? Entirely different look now. You see? Okay, 7:39. We still got time. You're funny, Fatima. You're funny. She has jokes. Let's get I'll use this brush. We're gonna get this dark blue, get some red, get it pretty dark here. Let's get a little more red in there. Get some water, put it in there. A little more red, please. Oh, let's see if we can get away with this. And I'm gonna add some depth into, bring it up a little bit. right in here, do the same thing. Pop it in there. Turn my brush around, add some dark in there, get some more. If it gets swallowed up by some of the greens and stuff, you can always pop it and add some more of that dark stuff in there. Get some more. Hopefully I don't think I have enough red. Crap. But it's alright. We'll make it work. Okay. It just gives the parts that are going into the road give a little more depth. Alright. It's like that. So you can see them in there. Okay. Alright. We're almost there. We're almost there. Let's get what I don't have. I'll use some of this red here. Minutes before the final click off. Get some dark going here. Slight touch of water. All right. And here we go. Let's put we'll put it here. Go straight down like this. Keep it relatively thin because I don't want to destroy what I got back there. Something like that. Let's get some more blue and red going there. Slight touch of water. And we'll put another one right here. Again, I'll keep them relatively small. And one right there. Right about, we got one right here. Just like that. Some more water, loosen it up a little bit more. We'll have a thin one come in this way. Have them come off the panel, off the page like that. So we got one right here. He's going right off the page, so it doesn't matter. See, he's off the page there. He's a little crooked. That's the lawyer tree. All right. I'll put one right about there. A little touch of water. A little more red. Get some blue in there. There we go. Put it right in there. Now you see, it almost looks black compared to all that green we have in there. All right, right in here. Just like so. Put it right up on there. All right. You know what? I want another one. I want to, I want another one right about there. See, you can control how large you make it. It's really entirely up to you. How big you want this guy? How much of that background do you want shown? How much depth do you want there? See? All right. Well, we'll do it this way. We'll just get a bush going right here. Just like that. And we'll block all that in. We'll get something interesting going right in there. We got about 15 minutes. Okay. Just like that. All right? All right. Let's get a little bit of red on my brush, just like this. Okay. Then we're going to get some yellow, like this. We'll put the yellow and white together, like this. Okay. And then we'll just take that red and that whitish color. We'll pop it in there like that. Come over here. Pop some on this side like so. Come over here. And we're going to come over here on this side. Just like that. Come over here. Okay. See how that turned out? All right. It's one of the few songs I really like from the Stones. I don't know why I like it. Maybe it's the bass and the syncopation of the drums. You might not hear it. Okay, here we go. Start from over here. Need more white. Got to be brighter. Oh, actually, yeah. We need more white and yellow to have them stick out a little more than the trees in the background. So they really got to pop out. And we're going to do that. We're going to come here. Let's bring it here. Just like that. Some more white, pop it in there. Because we want these guys to really stick out. Okay. And right here on its bright side. Now I did all that mixing, but I'm only using like little dabs. See that? That nice tree look there. Remember, the trees aren't very large. So, still want cute little groupings of them. Just like this. All right. Don't get rid of all that dark. Still make it look like a coherent tree though. Like that. Okay. On the other side, it's still bright. We're still going to brighten it from the right hand side. It's like that. If you get a tree that's a little short, a little lean, you can actually take your brush and go horizontal with it for a second or two. Okay. See, I don't mind going all the way across on a few of them. Remember, he's on the other side. He's downward. He's disappearing over there. All right. Oh, you know what? Let's show a little bit of love in here. Just a little bit. Have it go up there. And some woods and some cute little green things in there. Let's go to crap. Boy, it's just my luck, I tell you. Man. It's all right. You know what? Let's go here. We'll go here instead. Get some white and put it in here. All right. And we're going to come on the other side and add a little, it's almost like a glowing gray. Okay. And don't be afraid to put some of this radiation on the other side of the tree. Technically, this brush is a little large to be doing this, but do it very sparingly, okay? And you can get away with it. A little touch of water. And don't think because I add white into it, it's going to be ultra bright. No. Okay. Keep in mind this stuff dries, and when it dries, it's a wee bit darker. Just like that. Remember, you got this fella out here, and he's crooked. Don't get rid of all the dark. Let's see, he's like on the other side there. Hey, Miss Jovette, how are you? That's all right. It's good to see you, Miss Jovette. All right. Yeah, I'll be visiting Mr. Crunchberry in about a second or two. We're gonna put some trunks. This guy's a little on the crooked side, so straighten out. He goes this way. Get rid of that. Like that. He's a little on the crooked side up there. I gotta tighten what I just messed up there. That was my fault. But I can bring that back. Oh no, it's the dark half. Damn it. My bad. That was the dark part. I just did that too. But that's all right. We can return that. Just like this. See? Bring it right back. That was my fault. My bad. Okay, here we go. Trunk number 1, trunk number 2 is right here. It's that fella right there. Okay. Just like that. Come here. You don't have to, make them go all the way down. All right, people will know your eyes are tracking. Like that. Then you got this little fella right here. If you want to make it look a little more than what it is, All right. You come up here and you add some here, add some in here. Look at this. Look what I'm doing. I'm making it look more than what it is by just adding more. Go in that direction. Come out there. Come in here like this. And you put something there. Something sneaking over there. See that? They're all over the place now. All right. See how easily you can make it look a lot more than what it is? All right, we got 5 minutes, so you guys can go off and check out Mr. Crunchberry. I'll be there. I gotta put my name on it, of course. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Put the whole signature here. And here we go. Let's peel off the tape. Put it on the main camera. Let's see what we have here. All right. Oh, let's pull back a wee bit here so you guys can see the whole thing there. Okay. I think we're in focus too. All right. All right, let's peel off the tape. Let's see what we got. Hey Rob, how you doing, man? It's good to see you, Rob. We're about to head on over to old Crunchberries. There we go. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. Something a little more normal. And it actually does look like a little mountain pass. Okay. I didn't have to put any mist or anything on the mountain. It actually brings the mountain a little closer to you. Still large. Still kind of ominous. All right. You got a whole bunch of trees, a lot more than what I originally planned, but they are in there. Different types of greens and green grays and everything. We got a nice little fire bush right here on the side. So we're all good. Okay. All right. I believe that will be that. Let's see if I can get this right. Which one are you? Are you that? No, you're not. Where are you at, my friend? Oh. No, I was almost there. There we go. I appreciate you. The Giants just beat the Vikings. This is going to get real interesting. Okay. All right, guys. Let's go to Crunchberries and say hello. I shall see you guys when I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. You guys take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.